Hey everybody, welcome back. It's now morning day 59, and I did end up making a few adjustments. I figured out what was causing the terrain to meld into shapes that I didn't like inside the farm plot, and what I had to do was just skim the top layer off, and then the second layer had to be dirt. The second layer of blocks doesn't do the terrain formation, at least not in that area, because the terrain is basically already perfectly flat except for a few minor ripples in the sine wave, basically, for the terrain generation code. So really we did waste some time, but it wasn't a whole lot of time. The only time that really got wasted there was placing down the wooden frames and picking them back up and then putting down dirt blocks in its place. But basically what that means is, instead of doing what I was originally going to do, put the wood frames down, now we've got a whole shitload of extra wood frames that we can use, so we probably won't need any more wood frames at all, which is great. And then, yeah, so I mean, the farm's basically perfect now. It's basically the way I want it. I've got 2.5 rows done already, out of 12 I think in total, so I mean, I'm just going to work on that in the evenings, and I should be able to get that done no problem. I think today what we should do is work on the house and try and get as much done in the house that we can. I want to make a bunch of stews here because we're out of stew now. Let's just do this up real quick. I got this here, vegetable stew. More vegetable stew, please. Even more vegetable stew, please. There. So what we got left for water here? 8. And how many jars do we have? 12 of those. We should fill those up. 23 there. Okay, so we're good. I just need to rest up real quick. We're going to bathe. And then we're going to head back over to the base. Oh shoot, we should get a whole bunch of scrap iron made. We need to get finish those spikes up. I gotta think here. I don't think we've got enough scrap iron. That's going to require me to do a whole bunch of mining in order to do that. Arg, 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 arg. That sucks. Yes, it is. Let's see here. I need to turn this into iron in here. We got this cooking away. How much do we have in here? 13 minutes. Yeah, let's see, that's not even going to take that long. I got to get on the move doing other things here. That can burn that. That's not a big deal. Plus we have to cook up these jars. I'm trying not to take away from important water source over here. It still takes away from the water source back there, but... Okay, so we're all cleaned up. Let's cook up this water. Do we have... No, we do not. Okay. Okay, so we still got a whole bunch of stuff in our inventory, but that's really not much I can do about that. I don't think we have anything left down here, but I need to check. I need to repair this. Oh yes, this is what I need to do. Okay, take this, I need to turn that into... Turn this off. Scrap iron frames. Scrap iron plating, sorry. We still don't have steel plating yet. Steel smithing is going to require construction tools to get to 60. Let's check our construction tools real quick. 56, so we're almost there, and then we can get to the steel going. So 16 of that, yeah, that's just going to have to... Yeah, that's not much else I can do about that. We've got 36 out of 50 zombies left to kill. I'm going to put this in here for now because it's just I'm gonna have to worry about getting concrete at some point, but I don't want to do that today because that's just kind of a monotonous thing. I got a lot of stuff to do. We have to work on concrete, we have to work on scrap iron. We have to get the farm done and transitioned over. And then we got like the moving day, which is going to be like a whole crap load of stuff that we're going to have to move. Luckily the mini bike will help with that a little bit, not a lot. So yeah, we'll head over and we'll start planning out the base some more. I want to basically get everything set in stone. Now the thing is with the wooden base like this, I'm going to have to leave everything as wooden frames until it becomes final. And it won't become final until... well, I got to think about this. Just the ceilings. Just the ceilings I need to leave as wooden frames because I need to run electrical wiring through them basically. And it'll be easier to do that if I can remove some blocks when I need to run wires to certain things. And you'll see what I mean when we get to that eventually. So today is all about interior walls and exterior walls. So we need to know where our interior walls are. And that's going to be right here. I believe I need a way up. Okay. It'll be nice to get this floor done. Oh, I need a way up still. Okay, so what am I thinking here? This is going to be the bathroom. And if this is going to be the bathroom, this is going to be the spare bedroom. This is a small spare bedroom, but honestly, I was thinking on it, and it's like the only other option is I make the bathroom smaller to make the spare bedroom bigger. But since it's just a spare bedroom, I don't think it really matters. Is what I'm thinking. See, because what we could do... give me that frame. What I'm thinking is we make this bigger by going like this with the bathroom, which could work, so I just want to check it real quick. And instead of the door being there, the door would actually be here in the middle. We'd have our sink right here. We'd have like a storage container, sink, storage container. This would all just be kind of open wall where you put like a towel rack, but we don't have towel racks in the game. So, and then I was thinking put a block here, put the toilet in this corner, put a bathtub here, and then like a closet right here. You know what I'm saying? But the problem with the bathtub is there really isn't one in game. At least I don't think there is. At least not yet. I think there's going to be in Alpha 17. I thought I saw one in Madmole's videos. But anyway, this would make our spare bedroom a little bit nicer. And this is just a spare, like this is just a bathroom, like a spare bathroom. It's not like anything really to worry about. Yeah, I think that I kind of like that. It's a little cramped. You'd come in, like you just have this walkway, bathroom, or you'd have your bathtub there, towel rack there, pisser there. You got your mirrors here, so I'd have like two mirrors, and maybe 2 sinks, just because they don't make a single double sink. Like I can't center a sink, which would be nice, but and then just countertop. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like that's a tight bathroom, but it's not going to change much. Even if we were to shift it over by 1, it would still be pretty tight anyway. And I'm not going to use that bathroom per se. It's just there for looks, because what my bathroom's going to be in here in my main master bedroom, the bathroom that I use, and that's going to have like our place to bathe and stuff like that in it. So now we've got to figure out where all of our interior walls are. So if we go like this and we see that our interior wall is right here, that means we got to have our support go all the way down to our basement level, and this is going to be our basement level, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is our floor. So I won't be finishing the basement either anytime soon. I'll probably try and do that in the evenings as well as the farm. But I should show you guys real quick what I did accomplish at the farm at least. So I did manage to get all of this planted down, and you can see here that it's perfectly flat. All I had to do was skim that top layer off and then use the second layer as dirt blocks. Now I would have still had to dig up the second layer and replace it with dirt blocks because it's clay and gravel and all kinds of stuff. So I'm not going to worry about digging out this clay. We can go for clay somewhere else if we really need it. But I did manage to hoe up all the dirt that I did place down, so we don't have to worry about doing grass, chopping grass down. This whole area I'm going to have to dig one layer off, and I'm going to leave that layer off because I want this whole area to be flat. Basically I don't want the farm to be sunk down a layer is the problem, right? And then that puts our house actually kind of out of skew by one block. Oh, I didn't think about that. But we didn't do a whole lot in the house yet, at least not in the floor-wise, so that would basically mean our floor would be one more layer down. This would be our top layer. Or no, this would be our yeah. So we are going to have to shift this entire house down by one block if I want to be perfectly OCD about it. Which I normally am. Because this is going to be dug out. This one layer here is going to be dug out. So we got to keep that in mind when we're doing everything with this entire build. So should we just do that first? I guess we're going to have to, eh? That kind of sucks. But I do know the layout of the house at least. So I mean that's not a problem. I'm a little bit worried about which blocks I should be taking down first. These stairs have to move anyway. Because they're not in the correct location. Now all these blocks have to come down. Basically we're just shifting it to one layer down. Like that. So that our floor, so we actually have like a little bit of a lip now to work with. Like our wall's now partially done, basically. But yeah, this interior side of our base is going to be one block shallower than the rest of the world, just so that I can get that nice flat terrain shape and not have to worry about anything. But I only had to do that for the farms, and I don't want my crops to be sunken down by one block compared to the rest of my base. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. I could have like a stairs go down to the farm and just like dig out a little area. Yeah, maybe I'll do that instead, because I don't care about like a little bit of bumpiness here and there. Like right here, for example. I can straighten all this out with frames, and that'd be a lot less work than shifting this entire house down right now. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll dig like a little entranceway, and I'll have like a fence to fence off my garden, and I'll have like a little stairway that goes down into the garden. That's what I'll do. That seems like a much better plan. Since I've already got this house kind of already built, the only issue with the house now is going to be like interior corner walls. When it comes to upgrading, we'll have to make damn sure we don't leave them as just a frame. So I'll put these all back. That was kind of a waste of time, but whatever. I needed to figure it out how I was going to do it in the first place. But I do know the entire layout of the house now. I know where all the windows are going to go. Like, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mimic my own house here. I didn't even realize it, but I'm kind of already doing that. It's not 100%, but maybe I'll try and make it 100%. I was thinking that I don't have a huge deck like this. I have a deck out in front. I don't have like a little instep like this with my door sticking out, but I'll leave it like that. But the interior of the house is kind of already designed this the way my house is, so maybe I should mimic that. Like I've got like a closet to the left of my entranceway. Then I've got like my dining area. Then I've got my kitchen. Then I've got my living room over here, I think, yeah. And then it's a little hard to visualize, but it might make things a little bit faster for me to do it that way, because it was basically already being designed that way without me even really thinking about it. I was just thinking, oh, slap the kitchen here, slap the living room there, slap a bathroom over here, and a spare bedroom to fill it in the rest of the, because I didn't want a huge corner here taking up, so it just made sense to throw in a filler room, which would have been a spare bedroom. But yeah, it's actually turning out a lot like my regular house. So yeah, it'll be kind of cool for me anyway. So let's finish getting this main floor done. We do need to worry about our interior walls going down. That's the thing. So this is an interior wall right here. So we'll continue with that. And we will still have the floor, basement floor down here like this. And then I'll still have to dig out a layer, but I'll replace it with something else. Either wooden frames or a zombie-proof grass block. Now where's our other interior wall? We gotta figure out where our hallway is. Our hallway... Okay, so this is our interior wall here, not here. This is the interior wall here. Because all the walls need to be supported from the bedrock up, basically. Now I don't know about the walls over there, in the kitchen area. Okay, so we got this. The only thing I'm debating is... No, yeah, we can do it that way. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. This is going to be the hallway. It's going to be 4 blocks high. I think that's the best scale to put the houses at. Just have your everything 4 blocks high, except for doorways, of course, they're 2 blocks high. And then entranceways to other rooms. If I'm going to make like an archway, then that'll be 3 blocks high. Now I got to be careful not to stack too much weight on top of frames that aren't supported underneath. Now we should get this stairwell done. Now how does my house actually look? It might be a little bit difficult to mimic my house exactly, so maybe I'll just stick with my original plan. That's 4 blocks high, right? 1, 2, okay. Okay, yeah, because that's the landing. Ugh, excuse me, yeah, that's the landing. So that's not a big deal. That actually works out just fine. I actually do want to crack out the shovel real quick. So I want to get this all framed out perfectly. Because how do I want this? I need this to go... I need this to basically be a bi-level split. So it goes up and it goes down, but I need a landing. My landing, I think, should be at least 3 blocks into the house, like that. See, I'm thinking that's our little landing. And then we have our first set of stairs going like this. And then the other set of stairs that goes down, we go here. Now that's the problem, is you can't really center the stairs because they're 2 and 2, so that's 4. So you just kind of have to pick a spot how you're going to do it. Either I go shift it to the left or shift it to the right. I think I'm going to shift it to the right, actually. I'm trying to think if there would be a way to center it. Like, here's the door. So then what I could do is I could say, okay, so that's like a little railing. And then we'd have our 2 stairs going up, our 2 stairs going down. How could I do that though? I can't make a railing unless I use like catwalk stairs. I'll try and plan for that. But then how does that throw off my center here? See, because that's 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's actually 5 blocks wide. Okay, so that's centered. Yeah, centered, centered. Then that goes down. It would be nice to be able to center it though. And we go like this. And that takes us up to our floor. Like that. I need to add some support down here though, just in case it falls. You can hear zombies dying on spikes right now. I don't even want to deal with them. At least not yet. Now hallway walls are going to be... We're going to have a 3 wide hallway? Yeah, we should have a 3 wide hallway. Let's do these outer walls so that I have something to attach to. So we can plan the rest of the rooms. Okay, so that's like that. And we definitely need a 3 wide hallway. I hope that gives us enough room for our master bedroom. It should. We should have like a decent sized master bedroom. See, now what I'm thinking is, that's our stairs. This will be an interior wall right here. And does that work out for our hallway? Yeah, so that's our hallway wall. So we gotta have this supported all the way from the ground up. Don't need to worry about that. Now, downstairs, this is going to be like another bedroom or something like that. I don't know yet. I haven't really designed, like the upstairs rooms and the downstairs rooms are pretty much going to mimic each other. It might not be the most fancy of houses, that's for sure, but I'm not the most fancy of designers either. I just like to build. It doesn't have to be fancy for me to enjoy it, that's for sure. It's satisfying enough to make something that's structurally sound. So, okay, so we go like that. Should we have the door right across from me? Or should it be over by 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever? I don't know. We'll have to see when it comes to actually the interior of the room. It's like that's going to be like a little railing that you can look down. And then for the living room, this is going to be a wall here. Finally that goddamn zombie died. So this is going to be a wall. And it's got to come out to there, I suppose. It doesn't have to, but I kind of want it to match. And then we could put like our TV in this corner. Have like a TV in this corner, have like a window here, have like couch on this side, maybe have a couple of chairs here, or maybe have a couch here and a couple chairs here. And then I'm debating whether or not I want to put a wall in here. I do have to put a wall, I think, at least 3 blocks. I need something for kitchen space, because I want to put like a pantry in the corner. Then maybe like a fridge and a cupboard, and then this can be open to the living room. And then that's kitchen, this will be dining room. A little bit cramped for size, but it's not too bad. That's dining room. Yeah, I like that. That's entryway into the dining room, into the kitchen. There's our living room. You can go downstairs here, nice and easy like, and then our bedroom. And then downstairs will be like laundry room, another like rumpus room. Maybe another spare bedroom, another bathroom maybe. Should put a furnace room in just for realistic sake, I suppose you could say. How many frames do we have left? We should have a whole crap load of frames. I mean, I've still got all these guys. I don't need these guys down here anymore. Although they are stopping zombies from spawning in this area, but whatever. Let's pick these guys up so we got lots more to work with. And then tonight I'm going to get back to finishing this farm. Once the farm's done, then I'm going to focus solely on mining at either the new base, or I'll start a new mine over here. We can actually start moving day pretty soon here, but I kind of want to upgrade the spikes first, all of the spikes, and have not only after that, then also have enough to like be able to repair them. And have all of our crops planted before we move over here. If those 3 things can get done before we move, then I'll be happy. See, this is the only kind of like time waster there was. I shouldn't have placed all these blocks down. They should have been dirt blocks instead. But you live and you learn. And then for over here, like once we get, this will be our crop layer, and then I'll dig this out like a little ways. Just have like a kind of a cool little, like I don't know, just like a little patch about this big that goes up into some stairs that goes up to this level. So it'll kind of go down into like this little, I don't know what to call it. It'll be something though. Something nice. I wish there was like nice decorations to put down, but there really isn't. They haven't added a whole lot of decorative assets to the game. At least not nice ones anyway, in my opinion. They've got like 2 paintings and they're not that nice. They've got like not really any nice flowers. And then this wall's not going to have any windows in it. This is all going to be cupboards and storage on this wall. And then I'll have a window here. So I'll probably go window there. Should have a window for the dining area. And then yeah, we should do it like that. Have a 3 wide window there. And a 3 wide window there. That works for me. Is that 3 wide? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4 wide window. That works for me either way. It's this that's kind of throwing me off, because this angle piece, like if I didn't angle this and we just came in like this and moved this, it doesn't look as good. But it would make designing the house itself easier. Like window wise, I don't mind a 4 wide window, like that doesn't bother me, because I could have another 4 wide window here, which would give me some room for a wall before we go to our doorway. It gives me more deck space, but how much, like, does it really lose out in here? No, it doesn't really lose out. It kind of loses out in the closet sense, but not really. I mean, I do kind of like the idea of having it stick out, just because. I mean, that's not normally how you'd build a house, though. You wouldn't ever really see your entryway sticking out like this. But that kind of works if I just do it like that. That way it still gives me room for my windows, and it gives me a little bit more room for my entryway. Separates it from the closet, the boot closet. See, the problem is we still don't have all the layers down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of important to make sure that we maintain our proper layering so that everything looks good. Yeah, see, that looks way better, at least from the outside. Okay, so at least we kind of got this all designed now. I know how I want all this. This is how it's going to be. We're going to have like a pantry, fridge, cupboard, a couple cupboards for storage. We're going to have all cupboards along in here on these 2 layers. And then, see, now the pantry is just going to be kind of like a fake. I'll have to take a look and see if I can get my doors to go at an angle, because basically what I'll do is I'll just put like a wooden door at an angle or something. I was going to put like a little angle pantry in here. Maybe I can't do that, I don't know. If not, then I'll just put storage containers in that corner. Like a storage container. Fridge is going to be here. Storage. Oven, storage. Storage, sink, storage, or maybe 2 sinks, storage. And we only have 3 ovens then. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 or 4 ovens. But really, I don't need a whole lot of ovens. If I need to, like, cause I want to go for more for looks than I do for like mass production, I guess you could say. I don't like that. It's not 4, it's gonna be 5? Hang on. See, we have to design this so that it works and looks good. How does that look if we go like that? then it changes how it looks outside too. I wanted to have 4 like gap, which puts us at, which means ceiling would be at 5. We're going to go for a little bit longer. This is going to be a little bit longer episode just because I want to get this sorted out, the ceiling sorted. Just see how this looks real quick. Yeah, that looks better from the inside, because it's got the similar look that it would have from the outside previously. It gives me the headspace that I want. I don't like to feel cramped in my house. And then we'd still have an attic on top of that, but from there we would have, I'll have to figure that out later, but from here we would have something else. We'd have we'd start like a slope, start our slope of our roof from here, I think, but it's going to stick out by a block. So I'd have a block here, have the slope start there, because you need to have like a little bit of an eaves, like a little bit of an overhang. If that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, how does that look from out here then? If we start the eaves there, I guess that looks pretty good. I don't see nothing wrong with that. And then this wall of the house won't have any windows, and this wall of the house won't have any windows because that's going to be the bed wall, and maybe like a fake fish tank and something else in here, maybe dresser, put a dresser. I wish we could add like fish tanks and like decorative blocks. Would be nice. But yeah, I think that's gone long enough. We'll continue this design in the morning. I need to get to work on this here in the evening here and try and get this crops done. So yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.